Cruise Life TV, come aboard. Every day new world explored. Sailing seas, we're living free. Come and join Cruise Life TV.
So here we are on day number 3, headed toward Tracy Arm Fjord on board the Carnival Spirit, and we're ready to do our live weather report with roaming Michelle, and here she is. So Michelle, what can you tell us about today's weather? It's about what time right now?
I think it's about 7:30. Oh, it's about 10 till 8, and it is gorgeous. Just one word, gorgeous. It is about 54 degrees, and the high they say is going to be 59, and the low 52. But it is absolutely stunning here. We're heading up the fjord toward Tracy Arm Fjord right now. We're going to do our excursion at 1 o'clock, getting on that little boat and getting close to the glacier.
What's the wind speed? What would you say?
It's hard to say up here on deck, but they say that the wind speed is about 4 miles per hour throughout the cruise. It's pretty darn beautiful. Okay, so we're heading up through Tracy Arm Fjord. It's just a gorgeous morning out there. Ooh. Say hi, honey.
Okay, so we just had an announcement from the captain saying that we're not going to be going up Tracy Arm Fjord because of some floating ice in the area. So they're going to go up to the Endicott Fjord area. We do have the excursion booked on the Tracy Arm Fjord that when you get on the smaller boat, and that is going to be going up the Endicott Fjord instead. Okay, we're on our way to the meetup, which just happens to be on deck 1 in the Punchliner Comedy Club.
Want to go or want to park? Alrighty, both of you have your room keys?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
You saw whales off the ship this
Just
morning?
about 30 minutes ago.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Mama and a baby.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, that's amazing.
We're walking now to the middle of the ship, and then we're going to go one deck down.
Alright.
Here we go. All right. You want to take 2 right here?
High tide makes it 2 islands. Okay. Hey, we're on aboard our first excursion, and I see some beautiful landscape over here.
It's really cool. It's actually very nice in here, isn't it?
Yeah, very
It's like the nicest boat I've ever been in.
So they're pulling up the little docking thing. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty cool. So we had to not go up the Tracy Arm Fjord because of all the ice.
This area of southeast Alaska sees tidal changes on average of about 15 feet high, 15 feet difference between our high tide and our low tide. Right now we are working our way up to high tide, but we're kind of sitting smack in the middle. So with that, any of this ice that we're going to see along here, it gets moved along pretty quickly, both in and out with those tidal changes. Sometimes we're actually able to see the tidal shift in the water. As we eventually will make it a little bit closer to the shore, you'll be able to see something called the intertidal zone, which is the area that is exposed for part of the day and is covered for part of the day. But we do have quite a bit of ice all around us as we are going. Anything we see today is going to be ice that has broken or calved off the face of the glacier. We are sitting in 430 feet of water. This is a very deep fjord. We'll see some evidence along the way the glaciers carve out U-shaped valleys. If we could take a submarine and kind of check out what's going on right underneath us, there is a big letter U right beneath us. And almost immediately off the shore, it is absolutely super deep in there. Another question someone asked is, do we see any whales in here? And the answer is mostly no. As we are going to get closer and closer to the glacier, there is more silt in the water. We're going to see evidence of that when we can finally see that glacier. But the silt in the water makes it so there isn't a really dense fish population in here. There actually is quite a bit of crab in here, so there definitely is food for the right type of mammals. It's just not going to be those wonderful humpback whales. Right where we tied up to your boat, probably 10 minutes earlier, we did see some humpback whales. So if you are leaving this evening, and we're gonna basically get another group of people after we say goodbye to your boat for a second time, that would be where I would be really looking for those humpback whales.
So, Michelle, what do you think so far?
Oh, I'm loving it so far. And we have on board a naturalist. Her name is Rachel. And she just gave us this great lecture on this area. It was carved out by a glacier. That's what a fjord is. And so we're on the Endicott arm of this fjord. It's a cascade, and a cascade is not a waterfall. Cascade is, the difference is a waterfall comes from a permanent water source, but a cascade comes from ice melt or rain, runoff, that kind of thing.
So the Carnival Spirit is following us behind, and it's going to actually go to the same glacier we're going to, where we'll get back on.
floatings between 16 feet and 6 feet. We're gonna call those bergy bits. B-E-R-G-Y, bergy bits. And then our very smallest pieces of ice, anything smaller than 6 feet, we call those growlers. G-R-O-W-L-E-R-S, growlers. We're gonna hopefully pull some growlers out with a fishing net when we're at the face of the glacier to not only just show you what they look like, but to hopefully make some ice for drinking with. The ice in these specific icebergs, growlers and bergy bits, is gonna be closer to 300 to 500 years old. That's kind of how long that ice takes to move through the glacier. We're gonna have glacial ice in the kitchen for drinks, and then we're gonna have a piece for showing folks and give them a chance to hold it.
I just did you really like the video? Do I look good? That's all I need to know. Oh, my voice. Uh-oh. Did you hear what I said?
There was a piece that just fell off.
That's it.
Okay, so this is a gorgeous view of this glacier. It goes back 15 miles, she says, and meets up with other glaciers that end up being the size of Delaware and Rhode Island together.
Okay, maybe this is a 2%.
So now you have a handle.
Okay. There we go. Here we go.
You're making that pretty. Look at that.
Isn't that something? Look at that.
Goodness. That is so beautiful.
I've got glacier ice and I'm gonna lick it. It's good. It's good.
So gorgeous.
Give you a hand again. You got it?
Oh my. Your next Megan. Woo! So good.
a selfie of us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right there in the water? Are they seals?
Oh.
I think they are.
Do seals have a beak?
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry I got all excited. I'll shut up, I promise. Oh, I wanted to so bad. Where's that baby? Look at that little baby. All right, honey, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Michelle, where you going?
I'm gonna get myself a Glacier Rita.
All right.
You want one?
Yeah, I do, of course.
Okay.
This is the line.
Yeah. What is it? Salt and brown rim? We don't. Okay, that's fine. Glacier Ritas. These look yummy. Yummy, yum, yum. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. It's good.
Oh, this is really good.
This is really good, huh? What do you think?
Very good. I want the recipe for this Glacier Rita.
Oh,
Of course, I won't be able to make it with glacier ice, but if I can come close.
It is gonna be, are you ready? Perfect.
Yeah.
It's tequila, blue curacao, triple sec, and sweet and sour mix.
Okay, so how much of each? Do you know?
That's a great question. It is pre-made, so I don't usually make them. I think it's an ounce of tequila and then half an ounce each of triple sec and blue curacao. And then the sweet and sour mix to taste.
Okay. Thank you so much. You're very welcome.
Some of those harbor seals hanging out on the ice as we made our way in. Right now we're just at the tail end of the season where harbor seal babies are being born. So if you happen to be looking with binoculars, there was a really good chance you were looking at some pretty young harbor seals. I think harbor seal babies kind of have the toughest time of all of our marine mammal friends because they are only going to really live with mom for that first 6 weeks, and then they are out on their own. They're really only even drinking that milk for mom for that first 21 days. Where we met you this morning, that would be a spot I would start looking for humpback whales. They're going to live with mom for an entire year. Okay, I'm going to say a couple things quick and then I'm pretty much done. Couple last things. We were looking at a 1/2 mile wide glacier, 300 feet out of the water, 300 feet below the water. This glacier would have previously filled this entire arm that we are hanging in. 15 to 20 miles back, it connects to the Stikine ice field. Ice fields are areas just with lots of glaciers all in one place. 1/2 mile wide. We're getting that color blue because of how dense the ice is. So much weight pressing down. I know some folks got to hold the ice, or maybe you're even drinking some of that ice right now. And it's a lot denser than traditional freezer ice, so it lasts a little bit longer. Captain Heather already shared this one, but we My thoughts totally left me. Alcohol can leave our boat, so you can either finish it or dump it out, but ice can leave our boat. So if you've got just ice in that cup, either way, we're gonna come around, quick grab trash, because we do have a second crew getting on after you guys get off. We're gonna do the reverse tour with them, where they're gonna get on our boat, we're gonna take them straight to the glacier, and then they're gonna see the tour kind of the opposite way you did. But in just a second, we're gonna tie on up to your boat and do that. So this is where I'm gonna quick give you a massive thank you. You guys came on with absolutely fantastic energy this morning. Our crew definitely felt it. We were pretty in great moods when we got here because we just love the sun. Does not happen like this all that often for us. But you guys really did bring the sun today. Just chatting with all of the crew folks. Sounds like everybody has just had incredible interactions with you. We got to see awesome views. We got to see harbor seals. You got to see calving on that glacier. It's about as nice as a day as we get to have out here, and we were so glad to enjoy it with you. We are a Juneau-based crew, so eventually, you guys have not been to Juneau yet. Okay, eventually you're gonna make it to Juneau, and you're gonna give us a little wave when you get there. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day here, but also the rest of your trip here in Alaska.
Okay, Michelle, so we're back on board. We just got back from, it wasn't Tracy Arm, Fjord.
It was Ellicott Arm, I think.
Yeah, so don't worry about it if this ever gets switched on you because it was fantastic. What did you think?
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
and you know what's even better about the excursion we just did?
What?
When we come back to our cabin, which is
7264.
and you go inside your stateroom, and this is the view you get when you come back inside.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't that amazing? And this is the view.
Wow. Look at this.
Look how close we are.
Spectacular. You can see where the water is like etched in to the mountain, these crevices.
There's a little tributary coming down that side.
Look how the water's coming down.
Oh,
And then it dries up along the way.
oh man. Oh, my sister Lisa needs to be here. She needs to take an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, it's all dried up.
Cruise Life TV!